Should you work in 2021? Is it worth it? What benefits are there to slaving away a life of labor in exchange for money, exchanging the only thing valuable on this planet in our very small time here for currency? We're going to break it down, dead metal, as we always like to do. Let's go ahead. I'm not going to waste any of your time. Is it worth getting a job, slaving away, becoming a bean counter, whether it's labor, blue collar work, white collar work, whether you're working from home or you're working in an office or you're working on a construction site? We're going to surmise this very, very easily for you guys. All right. So we have a working class who get up at least 5 days out of the week, possibly more, punch in, and then they pay taxes to support the people that don't work, all right? So really, you have to ask yourself what you're looking to get out of life, all right? Now, if you like contributing time to a corporation that doesn't care a single bit about you, if you enjoy exchanging time, what little time you have on earth for currency that will not follow you into the grave nor the afterlife, or if you're the type of material person who constantly needs the bigger, better, shinier thing, then congratulations, you're what we like to call a worker. So I personally advise to you to go out and get a job and work at least 40, preferably 50 hours a week, so you continue to pump more money into the tax system. Now, if you don't like the idea of working, if that doesn't sound fun to you, if you can't believe that people waste 8, 9, 10, sometimes more hours a day making somebody else even richer, if you can't fathom the concept of having to get up before 12 p.m. noon on a weekday more than once a week, if you absolutely abhor the concept of being tracked and being told what to do, well, congratulations. You're like me and all the high-level thinkers out there. We don't work. No. If you're in that second camp, all right, if you're in the first camp, I can't really help you. I don't have that much experience with it, all right? But if you're in the second camp, congratulations, you're an entrepreneur. We're going to figure this out together, all right? I fully endorse and highly recommend that you get on unemployment benefits to start sucking money out of the system that everybody else is paying for. All right. The people with jobs, the bean counters that I just mentioned, they pay taxes. And part of that is a local unemployment tax. So they will indirectly pay you to sit at home and think of your next big break. They will indirectly financially support you while you figure out what it is you want to do with your life. If that means sitting on the couch watching TV for 8 hours, if that means kicking back and playing video games for 12 hours, do it. What do you have to lose? You don't care. And here's the biggest thing. The unemployment system requires you to look for work. It doesn't specify what type of work you have to look for. All you have to do is apply for jobs that are way out of reach. So if you're like me and you never finished high school and you're just looking to remain on unemployment indefinitely, then at that point, you want to search up colleges. You want to search up institutions, things with like teaching jobs, professor jobs, financial advisor jobs, what have you. Jobs where they would look at your resume, wad it up, throw it out as they laugh. All right, I just apply to those. Do a couple a day, couple a week. It doesn't matter. Remaining on unemployment indefinitely is where you want to be if you're a high IQ individual such as Dead Metal. Remaining on unemployment is the genius. People like to trash on me for telling people to subscribe to my Patreon. I've been draining so much money out of all of your checks this whole time. It's not even funny. You are indirectly supporting me financially, whether you like it or not, just by watching these videos and working a job. Dead Metal's had it figured out for years. Dead Metal has been living off the system for at least a decade. I lost track of time a while ago, since the last recession at least. I used to, like I said, I've never been dishonest with my audience. I have never lied to you people. I spent a decade in business analytics, and then project management. I lost my job due to the recession in 2008, and I decided I was tired of depending on somebody else for my paycheck. I was tired of looking at a corporation and having to slave away to them to support me and my family. So I decided to take it out of everybody else's paycheck altogether. All right? If you're going to pay unemployment benefits, you may as well be putting them to good use. It may as well be going to fund somebody like me, a higher level thinker who's here to provide not just entertainment, but education. I merge the two in a way nobody else has and nobody ever else will. Dead Metal is a revolution. Dead Metal is an idea. Dead Metal is a platform that is here to better your life. I'm just revealing the curtain back a little bit. Now, little do you know there's a curtain behind that curtain, right? But I'm just giving you a peek, a behind the scenes snapshot of how this operation came to be, about how the origin and the conception of this very idea was planted 10 years ago, and I've been sucking the system dry for every cent I can get since then to make it happen. You think Dead Metal only has one YouTube channel? You think Dead Metal's only on YouTube? I'm everywhere, and I'm nowhere. I'm a ghost, all right? And if you want to follow in a ghost's footsteps, you're going to have a hell of a time unless the ghost throws you a bone, unless they leave a little paper trail. Well, here's your paper trail, here's your bone, here's your crumb. Stop working for other people, and you'll have time to emulate not just success, but the bare foundation on which how I live my life. All right? Do you want to be 60 years old with a broken back, not able to enjoy your retirement because you spend it working at a factory 12 hours a day? Do you want to be 70 years old, not able to walk because you spent 50 years sitting in a chair making some fat, rich asshole CEO even more loaded? No, you don't. Get on unemployment, start taking back from the system, and start working for yourself. Start figuring out what it is you want to do. And if that means just sitting back and sucking the system dry like I've been doing for the last decade, power to you. You didn't ask to be born. You may as well take this world for everything that it has and leave it a little bit worse than when you got here. Because after all, what the hell else do we have to look forward to? The state of this world is an absolute joke. I've been thinking about launching Dead Metal, the political platform. Yeah, where I voice all of my severely raised concerns about the state of not just this country, but the world. And believe me, I've considered more than once running for office just to stop the fucking leeches like me, like myself, from sucking the system dry. It's not our fault that this system is broken, but it's damn sure not a bad idea to utilize it while it exists. Unemployment all year, baby. That's how Dead Metal makes this happen.